In this video, I will show you how to create a flag or banner cloth animation in Cinema 4D and Octane Render. The animation uses the new C4D cloth simulations and is super easy and beginner friendly. If this video provides value to you, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing. If you would like the project files, they are available through a link in the description. Start things off by creating a plane. This will act as your flag base. I brought in a figure so we can scale the flag appropriately. This is important with cloth simulations as they will act very different depending on the scene size. Convert the display shading to lines so we can see our geometry. It's important to give your flag enough subdivisions so we will get that fluid cloth look. I use 200 width by 200 height. Next, create a cylinder. We will use this to attach our flag to, so it doesn't just float off into outer space. Add enough height segments so that there are enough points for the cloth to connect to the pole. I used 100. Resize and orientate the cylinder until it is positioned just above the plane, slightly overlapping. Right-click the plane, go to Simulations tag and add a cloth tag. Do the same thing again with the cloth belt tag. Press Command or Control D and select Scene. Adjust the gravity value to 0. Go to Point Mode and select the plane. Select the top row of points. Next, left click the cloth belt tag and drag the cylinder into the belt on slot. Join the cloth. Finally, select Set and this will join the cloth to the pole. Now let's add the wind. Rotate it so it's facing downwards and increase the values to give it a greater effect. Add turbulence and duplicate it. I like to use 2 to add a variety of movement to the cloth. Make one smaller and less powerful and one larger with more power. Save the project in case Octane decides to crash on you. Now we need to add some lighting. Start off by adding an HDRI, and then add an area light to one side, to add some shadows and increase the visibility of the folds in the cloth. Add a subdivision surface to the plane to make the folds of the cloth look smooth. Add a texture environment and set it to black for the background. Under the environment tag, change it from primary environment to visible environment. An Octane glossy material and add in the normal map and roughness map. I'll leave a link to where you can find these in the description. They're free to download. UV transform the maps and adjust their size to either 0.1 or 0.2. This depends on the size of your flag. Reduce the roughness mix to 0.8 and increase the float to 0.7. This will stop the general flag from being too shiny. Name your material and duplicate it. Go to Photoshop or Illustrator and export two versions of your logo. One will be the colour of your logo, and one will be black and white, which we will use as the alpha. Add the coloured logo into the diffuse of the new material. Create a new mix material and add both of the materials that you've created into it. Add the alpha texture to tell the mix material which parts should be fabric and which parts should be the logo. Apply the mix material to your flag. Open up your Octane settings and apply the values shown. I have created a preset called default. You can copy these values and create your own preset to speed up your workflow. This is an optional step where I calculate the cache for the cloth simulation. This means that Cinema 4D won't have to continuously calculate the simulation when you want to preview it. Finally, add a camera and adjust the focal length to prevent distortion. Increase the pixel size and render. Thank you for watching and see you next time.